Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to chat today a little bit about hopes and dreams for 2021 and also word of the year. In case you haven't heard of word of the year, it's when you choose a particular word and you let that word kind of inspire and motivate you for that year. For example, I chose the word push this year. And it's been a really good word for me. It's really helped me and inspired me throughout the year. Sometimes I really need an extra push. I get quite nervous about things, and it's almost like thinking then of that word, it kind of encourages me then throughout the year. So like with my launching Patreon, it's something I've been wanting to do for the last couple of years. And having that word this year has really pushed me towards doing it. It gives me a reminder and kind of says, yes, it's okay to do that. And it's pushed me into doing so many things that I think I would have backed out of doing. I didn't have a great word last year. I used the word grow. I wanted to grow in lots of different ways, like my social media, YouTube, and it didn't really work. And I kind of felt it actually put pressure on me instead of encouraging me. I feel it maybe I needed a bit more kind of, I don't know, but it didn't work for me anyway. But previous to that was simplify, and that worked really well. My world is very manic. I work really long hours, and with juggling a family as well, the word simplify really helped me. And I still do go by that sometimes when things are just so busy and you feel like you can't cope. I quite often think back to that word and I strip out what I necessarily don't need in my day or need on my list, just to try and simplify things, and it often really helps me out. So I find having a word of the year works really well, and I am actually thinking about continuing with my word push because it worked so well for me, and see if I can push myself just a little bit further. I'm still thinking about it though, and I haven't decided. So let me know if you have a word of the year. Have you had one this year? Has it worked well for you? And are you planning one in 2021? I wanted to share a page in my journal today, and I've used the current Lollipop Box Club Kit, which I'll link up below. And using the kit, I wanted the kit to feel very positive about the year ahead. After the crappy one we've all just had, I want to look forward with my year and take some of the good from this year. It hasn't all been bad. We can hopefully try and pick out a few little positives, but really focus on the good for the year ahead. And I've created a page, and I want to journal some ideas, some thoughts, some goals, and have a think about my word of the year as well. So I'm going to show you now how this page has come together.
So the first thing I'm doing is taking this journal card sheet from the kit. It is also available as a download, so I'll link that up below just in case you don't have it. And the idea is I'm going to cut out each individual journal card. I'm leaving a little bit of a white border between each one because I just like how that looks, but you can just do a clean cut if you prefer. I'm then taking a piece of plain white printer paper once I've finished cutting them out, and I'm sticking them on in a row. I want them to be able to fold out back to back so that it pulls out of my journal. You'll see what I mean in a moment. So I'm going to stick them down and then stick the other two on the other side, and there will be a slight gap in between the two so that it can be folded. Putting them on the paper, it makes it very easy to fold, so I would suggest paper, something a bit thinner rather than thicker cardboard. Plus it's already quite chunky in the journal, so it takes up a little bit of space. So I folded it here, as you can see, so there is a little bit of a space in between the two cards. And it's also important, see that gap, that space on the left hand side of the cards, it's important that you've got that little bit of extra paper there. You'll see why in just a moment. That will help us stick it into the journal. I'm now working out where I want them to sit in the journal, where it works best. You really need to do this. It's really important because the journal has to be able to close once they've been stuck inside. So once you're happy with where it's going to be stuck, I'm now taking some of the confetti from the kit and I'm creating a little background with these tissue circles. It's really fun, they're really colourful and they make a really, really pretty background. So I'm just using a tiny little bit of double-sided sticky tape and just popping the colours over the page to brighten it up a little bit. I've then stuck the journal cards inside. You can see the white piece of paper that they're stuck to that's inside the journal. So that sticks on there and I'm covering that up with the embellishment postcard that comes in the kit. This is also available as a download. And I've cut mine out. You can see the postcard here. I've cut mine into strips. I'd started cutting it before I actually showed you on camera. And I'm sticking them in a different order underneath. I wanted it to look really cute when you open it, but also when the journal cards are closed, I still wanted it to look really, really nice. So I'm sticking them in with some double-sided sticky tape, and this will be really good to add a little bit of journaling to as well. Inside every kit, you have these really cool collage sheets. These are from Daisy from My Green Cow. I will link up Daisy's channel for you. And Daisy has painted these and we've got 2 in each kit and they're so cool. As I'm doing here, you can see I'm cutting them out and then you can stick them inside your journals or on your scrapbook pages, on your cards, wherever you want to stick them. They're really, really lovely. I love it how Daisy makes these. I'm teaming them up with some of the stickers from the kit and just basically having so much fun. I love all the fussy cutting. I really enjoy it. Let me know if you enjoy fussy cutting as well. And I'm just working around some wording here and I'm going to add these. I just wanted my page to be really positive, really happy, really fun and colourful. And that's exactly what I'm doing here. I'm adding the 2021 sticker. And then once everything's done, I will then add my journaling afterwards.
Searching for something that ain't lost. Have we got our lines crossed? We're wasting time on stuff that doesn't really matter, while wishing for something better.
For me, journaling has always been like a little bit of therapy. Even just creating these pages without the journaling, it's escapism, it's relaxing, and I really, really enjoy this time. It's like my me time. But I also feel like the journaling side of it, it is a form of therapy. And for me, like just getting it down, sitting down, making the time to put how I feel about next year, the things I want to do, the progress I want to make. It's such a positive thing, I think, to think forward, to think positive, to get those feelings out, to think about all the good things, especially after the year we've had. I think it's really important and I really encourage you to do the same, even if it's in a notebook. You don't have to make kind of like a fancy page, even if you just get some ideas down, almost like create a bit of a mood board even, and make some suggestions of what you would like to do, places you would like to go, people you would like to see. I just think it's a really nice thing to do, and especially right now, like I said, it's nice to have some hopes and dreams and goals. So even if it's some new recipes you want to try, anything like that, get them down on paper and see if you can fulfill them this coming year.
So I really hope this has helped you. I hope it gives you some ideas as well. And I hope that you're actually thinking about your own wishes and dreams and hopes for 2021. And I hope you're putting a positive spin on it as well and try and think of the positives that we can all achieve next year. I hope that we all have an amazing year ahead. But thank you so much. Let me know about your word of the year, about your hopes and dreams, and fingers crossed we can all have an amazing year next year. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video, which will be back to Vlogmas again. I'll have a Vlogmas video for you hopefully tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye.